Om Devi Katyayani Namaha. Om Devi Katyayani Namaha. Om Devi Katyayani Namaha. On this sacred day, the 6th day of Navratri, we worship and celebrate the Mother Goddess in the form of Katyayani. And Katyayani is seen as the goddess of power. She's riding on a lion, which obviously is as fierce and powerful as it gets. But what's really beautiful is she's got 4 hands. And in one of her hands, she holds the sword, as of course you would expect for the goddess of power. But on the other hand, she holds the lotus. And so it's this fierce power that can destroy that which needs to be destroyed, but also this beautiful symbol of new, vibrant, beautiful creation, the flower. And so it's a removal of the darkness in order for the presence and creation of the light. So a sword in one hand, a lotus in the other, the removal of impurities in order for there to be only the purities. The lotus, of course, is a symbol of purity. It's the flower that grows in the muck but stays clean and pure. So it's in the muck, but the muck is not in it. So the lotus is always seen as this beautiful sign of purity. So Goddess Katyayani has the sword in one hand, the lotus in the other hand, and her other hands are in mudras of blessings. And one hand is in the Varad mudra, bestowing her beautiful boons and blessings upon us. And the other hand is in the abode mudra, which is the mudra of removing fear, giving us courage, giving us that power. And the story behind Goddess Katyayani is great. There was a sage Katyayan, and he very much wanted that Maa Goddess Durga should take birth in some way through him, that he should have the blessing of having Goddess Durga come into his life as his daughter. So he prayed and he did lots of sadhana, lots of tapas. And finally, the powers of goodness went to Bhagwan Vishnu. Because at that time, because at that time, the demon, the asura of Mahish Asura, was wreaking havoc upon the earth. So the forces of good needed someone who could defeat Mahishasura. So they went to Lord Vishnu to ask for his blessings, that this goddess, this Maa Durga, could come into sage Katyayan's life so that she could become the destroyer of Mahishasura. So Bhagwan Vishnu then went to Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, and all together, this trinity of divinity created Goddess Katyayani, who was born to the sage Katyayan. So she's seen as the destroyer, of course, of demonic energy, with that real power, real force that comes from the sword, from the lion. but also that beautiful energy of purity through this beautiful lotus and through her blessing mudras, giving us boons, giving us courage and fearlessness to bring back light to the darkness, because there's darkness in all of our lives that we see, and whether it's homelessness, whether it's poverty, whether it's injustice, whatever we see, to be able to bring light back to that darkness, to have the courage, each of us, to wield our own sword of light, of dharma, of goodness, in order to restore that. So those are her beautiful attributes, and she's connected with the energy center, the chakra, of the third eye, the Ajna chakra, which is the power of discrimination. Not discrimination in a negative way, like you're fat, I won't hire you, or you're the wrong skin color, I won't hire you, but discrimination as in truth and untruth, what we call vivek, that power to know the truth from falsehood. As we pray, asatoma sadgamaya, lead us from falsehood to truth. So the Ajna chakra here, where we put our tilak, that third eye center, is seen as the energy center, the eye, in which we can see truth. These two eyes, they see form, they see movement, they see light, they see shape. That's how they are created. But they can only see something that's an object, that's separate. Something is moving, something's a light, something's got a form, something's got a shape. And what we see with these two eyes makes us angry, makes us jealous, makes us suffer, gives us pain. The third eye is the eye that, the divine eye, the eye that sees not shape and form and movement and color, not separation, but that actually sees content. Where these eyes see form, the third eye sees content, it sees essence, it sees the divine in all. And that's actually why we put the tilak there, to remind us every day, oh God, as I move through the world, let me use not only these two eyes that help me, navigate my world and not fall all over tables and chairs and doorways and whatnot, but let me use this eye to actually see truth. So today in your meditation, allow yourself to really focus on that third eye center. Allow that power of the mind's eye, the internal divine vision. Allow it to be focused on opening this third eye. And as you meditate, allow your breath, as you inhale, allow your breath to rise and rise and rise all the way up to your third eye center. In your meditation today, on your inhalations, carry that breath all the way from your Swadhisthana chakra. Remember, we talked about that on day 2. It's the chakra just beneath our navel. Carry the breath from the Swadhisthana chakra up to the Ajna chakra as you inhale, feeling that energy and power of the sacred life force, the prana, to come and actually awaken and open that eye. And when that eye opens, then we can actually see. So on this day, we pray together to this goddess, Maa Katayayani, who also symbolizes that power of even anger in the universe, you could say. For when there's darkness, when there's adharma, and where that anger is able to be a catalyst, energy to restore goodness. We always on a spiritual path try to be free of anger. But sometimes when anger arises, we can use that energy as a catalyst for change. I mean, there's things that it's good to be angry about. Hunger, poverty, homelessness, human rights abuses. And we use, inspired and blessed by Goddess Katyayani, that anger to give us the energy to bring back dharma to the adharma, to bring back light to the darkness, to right the wrongs in the universe. And for her courage, for her blessings, for her grace, we pray, Om Devi Katyayani Namaha. Om Devi Katyayani Namaha. Om Devi Katyayani Namaha.